Welcome back, mga Kalat Queens! Oh my gosh, it's been so long.
I know. Sorry po.
May pa 2 weeks, hiatus kami nalalaman. Wow.
Yeah,
No,
sorry.
life happens. That's what it is.
Yes.
That's what it was. Yeah. So, welcome to episode 6 of Titas of Kalat. So, in this episode, dahil Pride Month,
Yup.
we're gonna obviously talk about,
Ang pagiging bakla.
exactly.
Yeah.
Gumaganon!
Yeah, pasensya na, medyo di kami nagparamdam for 2 weeks. Pero nandito na kami ngayon.
Yes, that's the most important thing. Yeah, after ng Dallas episode, wow.
Wow, hindi kinaya.
Hiatus talaga, okay.
Hiatus? Ano yung hiatus? No, genuine siya na. Educate me, please.
Okay. When you go on hiatus, so it means na parang there's a break.
Oh.
So, but you're still gonna do it, pero you just took some break.
Taking a break.
Yeah.
Wow. Hiatus.
Yes. Hiatus. So, diba, Char?
Okay. The more you know, di ba?
Yan po.
New
Kuya
word.
Kim.
New word of the day.
Episode 6 title is Happy Pride Month, mga Kalat Queens! It's a month-long celebration, so yes.
Be loud and proud.
Yes, be loud and proud, exactly. Which Pride Parade personality are you? Okay. I want you to assign me kung ano dyan sa mga list ang natingin mo ako.
Okay, so these are the lists. 1, the glitter bomb. 2, the political protester. 3, the selfie queen. 4th, the ally na, The ally na naka-terno. Terno? The ally na naka-terno. 5th,
Nakaterno. Arte na.
Terno? Katulad Orion. Orion Bataan. Wait, sorry.
We're in the States na kasi.
Yeah. Englisher kasi kami. Di halata. Putang ina. Terno. Okay, ulit. Putang ina.
Nakaterno.
Thank you for correcting me.
Yes.
Kasi pagka
No,
magkikringe ako
you're
niyan.
fine.
Pag nag-edit ako. Terno. Terno. Okay, 4th, the ally na naka-terno.
Yes.
5th, the I just came for the freebies. Freebies. For the
I just came for the freebies, Tita.
Tita.
Ayan. What do you think I am out of that list?
Dahil fashionista ka, I feel like you're the, Hindi ka naman alay eh.
Hindi ako alay.
Hindi ka alay,
No.
pero nakaterno ka. Nakaterno ka na glitter bomb and political protester.
Yeah. I'm definitely a political protester. I advocate like 100% of my soul to my tiny LGBTQ community, To ikaw naman, I think you're the ally na nakaterno.
Yeah,
Yes.
alay ni.
Super ally.
Lahat naka-rainbow. Ganon. Mahal ko kayo mga bakla.
Yes,
Ganon.
exactly. And obviously we have our special guest, Figsy and Nico, per usual.
Mga alay din.
Mga alay, 'di ba? Mga junakis.
Alay o alay.
Alay.
Charot. Okay, sabaw ang pote.
Next main topic, celebration versus protection in the Philippines. So let's talk about how it's celebrated, the LGBTQIA plus culture in the Philippines. What are your thoughts?
Alam mo, ang napansin ko growing up kasi marami akong family members na nasa community.
Yeah.
Parang may contradiction siya eh. Alam mo yun, kasi alam mo naman, ang Philippines, it's very religious.
Yeah.
Religious na country, conservative.
Yeah.
But at the same time...
Which is okay, I guess, yeah.
But at the same time, yung mga yung mga bakla, alam mo yung loud na loud sila and proud.
Yeah.
na they celebrated din siya, but at the same time, parang suppressed.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Yung parang tanggap siya, pero hindi.
Yeah. No, 100%. I agree.
Diba?
I always say na parang the Philippines is progressive yet regressive at the same time because you know in the media it's celebrated. We have Esnir currently in the Big Brother house representing Clang. Clarice de Guzman came out as a bisexual and she's been with her partner for I don't know 5 years ata sabi niya. So like and then Vice Ganda obviously like well-known queer representation.
Yes.
So in that aspect, it's very progressive, like especially the media. But it's regressive for me because walang law that protects my people in my community sa Philippines. Like same-sex marriage is still not accepted. It's not legal, which is very unfortunate. Kasi like I think about like me and Owen, kasi kung hindi nyo alam mga Kalat Queens, I'm married. My husband's name is Owen, and
It's her picture.
yes. So right now he's thinking that when I brought him to the Philippines last March, he fell in love with our country. He's considering retiring there, but we are married here in the US, but our marriage is not recognized in the Philippines. Therefore, he will be looked at as a foreigner living in the Philippines, which means that all the regulations for a foreigner in terms of owning a property will be applied to him. The foreigners cannot own properties in the Philippines. So I think they can purchase but it has to be a lease. I think 20 years ata yung max or 50 years and then he has to return it back. So in that aspect, it's very regressive. Like, what if, for example, there was an emergency and then I was in the hospital? He would not be looked at as my primary,
Spouse,
as my spouse. He would just be a stranger, and they could deny him access to me and making decisions, for investments, whatever. Yeah.
Walang conjugal property.
Yeah.
Wala siyang basically any right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is sad.
Nakakalungkot.
Yeah.
Kasi bakit nga ba regressive ang Pilipinas when it comes to that? Kasi ang pumipigil talaga, religion talaga. Yun yung totoo doon.
Yeah. I mean, there was this quote that I read, or somebody was saying, I think her name is Anna, she's on the Turks YouTube channel. So basically she's advocating for women's autonomy when it comes to their body. This is another whole topic, right? But it's kind of like the same, because she's saying that because religious people tend to weaponize what they believe in towards a certain group of people, it becomes really chaotic, and I think that's where the disconnect is. She said that she will actually advocate for you to practice your religion. Anybody can, right? Like, you should be able to practice the religion that you want, right?
Lahat naman tayo may
But
karapatan.
what's not good is when you force your belief onto someone.
Right.
Like, don't force your beliefs on me because I'm still advocating for you to practice your own religion. So let me be. That's basically what it is. Like, let me practice my non-believing self, I guess. So not just Catholics, but other religion. They nitpick what they think. They nitpick based on the person that they hate. Yung beliefs, like for example, like you can't be gay. Like you're gonna go to hell. Like that's not okay. But then at the same time, this person preaching, di ba sabi sa Bible ata or some na you can't be wearing jewelry, you shouldn't have any tattoos, bawal lang mag-gossip. It's just as bad as being gay if that's the case. But they refuse to mention those because it applies to them. And so I think that's very unfair. I feel like if you're gonna fight fair, I think. But we're not fighting. Who's trying to fight? We're just trying to have equality, not have more rights, but equal rights, you know? Because a lot of people say that masyado daw kami nag-ask for more. I'm like, we have less actually, so we just want to be equal.
At saka dito ko na-frustrate eh. Daming problema sa mundo. Putang ina. Bakit ba fino-focus ninyo sila yung mga LGBTQ plus? Diba? Like, meron mga... I-end nyo muna yung world hunger. Yung parang kunyari kung merong pie chart, kung ano yung mga world problems, hindi ko feeling. Siguro yung tinuturing nila na hindi naman talaga problema, you know. Parang, oh my God, katiting. Parang kumbaga, isang butil lang. Tapos dun sila nagpo-focus. Parang, ang powerful kasi talaga ng hate eh. No? Sobrang makapangyarihan talaga yung hate.
So Philippines, they tried to pass the SOGIE bill. So the SOGIE bill, House Bill number 4982, or the SOGIE bill, is an anti-discrimination bill that seeks to prohibit discrimination based on a person's expression of sexual orientation or gender identity. So it was introduced to the Congress in 2000, and the bill has remained in deliberation since then. Wow. 2000, so that means years na, 25 years?
25 years na siya, mahal.
Holy
Tapos
shit.
wala pa rin talaga.
Walang progress.
Wala. Gusto kong malaman, mahal, yung history, kung saan nag-umpisa yung... Sino yung nagsabi na mali na maging bakla?
Oh, great question.
Diba? Sino? Sino yung...
Ask kaya natin si Bestie natin.
Yeah, si Bestie natin, si ChatGPT.
Yes. Ano yun? Oh, it's an idea, by the way.
Oh.
So it is from the religious texts. And particularly within conservative branches of Abrahamic religion, such as Christianity, Islam, Judaism. Some Christian leaders have explicitly said being gay is a sin, while progressive denominations and theologians reject that view, emphasizing love inclusion in the cultural context of those scriptures. Very siya? Anong pangalan na to? Contradicting.
Contradicting talaga.
I mean, I believe in the higher power. My God or goddess is very accepting. Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande. Sorry.
Yun yung sinabi
Okay.
niya.
Sorry, hindi ko maano yung impulse ko. Charot.
My God or goddess is accepting of everyone under the sun. It doesn't matter the color of your skin, your gender identity, sexual orientation. My God doesn't choose who to love.
Kasi anong klaseng Diyos yun?
Yeah.
Na hindi kita mahal, kasalanan mo to.
Yeah.
Pagka bakla ka.
Bakla ka, no? Yeah.
Parang ang lupit naman nun.
Parang, to me, I always think about like, especially when I was younger, because I grew up being a Catholic. And so that's probably why I was so conflicted with myself when I was going through it, when I was trying to figure out what I was. Because it took a long time. I did not even have a coming out story with my mom because I was always afraid of like the judgment, and although she never showed that she would judge me, but she found out. I finally confirmed with her when I was 3 weeks pregnant. 3 weeks away from getting married to my ex-husband. So I called her. I was with her sister. We were at the parking lot, a Safeway. She was in the Philippines, and then I was like, "Hey, Mom." And then I started crying. I was like, "Just letting you know that yes, my ex-husband is not gonna be coming here because he is petitioned by his aunt, but I am petitioning him as my fiance, and we are getting married." And then we just both started crying, and then she was like, sabi niya ganyan. I kind of knew that was what was gonna happen. Sabi niya ganyan. Parang I just let you be because I wanted you to be comfortable. Sabi niya ganyan. I didn't. Although I wasn't gonna stop you from doing it, sabi niya ganyan. So, which I appreciate. And then I asked her, I was like, kasi all along I thought she knew that I was gay because moms, I think, tend to know that. But I realized that she wasn't there when during my like growth spurt, I guess, years.
Self-discovery.
She was here in the States while I was like, I don't know, playing around with the high heels. She wasn't there to witness all that stuff. So, sabi ko, kailan mo nalaman na, alam mo ba na I'm gay? Sabi ko sa kanya. Sabi niya, nung college ko lang nalaman na, like I had a feeling that you were gay. Sabi niya ganyan. Like I didn't see any signs. Like, you didn't play with Barbie dolls. Sabi niya ganyan. Like, you were always with boys during middle school. Wow. Alam namang girls.
True.
No, but I did have a lot of girlfriends after that when I came out, which was, oh nga, I just realized, oh nga, when I was in middle school, I used to always have boys as friends.
Wow, tropa.
Tropa, yeah.
Walang bakla dito. Tropa tayo.
Walang bakla, pakis, sabay hug, ganun. Yeah, and then not until I came out, dun ko na, like, I don't know, I had more girlfriends then. I felt more comfortable with girls. That's a red flag for me because, so I do this a lot. If I meet somebody who's a female, I automatically think they're pro-gay. Yes.
See.
Yeah. That's not good. It's burned me a couple of times.
Aww.
Yeah, it has. Which is very surprising, right? Because I always think like women are very caring and understanding. It's not a weakness, by the way.
It's a power.
It's a power. It's hard to be that during these days, especially these days, right? So I think that's for me nowadays, I'm just like, I have to be very careful and like discerning people. Like I give them a couple of tries, like, ano kayang ano nito? Like, stance nito about like me being gay, you know? Like,
Tinesting mo ba, Mia? Tinesting ko nga.
Yeah, so...
Hindi, totoong tanong yun.
Totoong tanong yun?
Tinesting mo ba, Mia?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I
Hindi
did.
ko na-feel. Parang, tingnan ko nga to.
Tingnan ko.
Kung ano.
Oh, yeah.
Tinesting. Ano mo? Paano
it was
mo
like
tinest?
questions, more like questions, yeah. So like, so what kind of shows do you watch? I watch this show like RuPaul's Drag Race and all, like for the sake of conversations. And but I don't judge people off of like RuPaul's Drag Race, obviously.
Pag di ka nanonood, I don't like you.
Yeah, I don't like you, right? It's more like, oh, I watch it because it's such a good representation of my community, ganyan. So it opens up another topic, right? Which is the most important part. And so the examples that I can think of is they're very resistant to it. Like
Paano resistance?
Gay. Oh, gay! No!
Ilalayo kita sa mga anak ko.
Merong
my
isa
God.
noon na meet ko sa Texas, like when I was in Texas for tech school. There was this lady at the BX. I was ordering my pizza, and then she started like talking to me about like her kids, blah blah blah.
Okay.
And then
Ang random
right,
nun.
very random,
Okay.
right? So I was like, okay, fine, small talk, let's go. And I was kinder then, charing. Sabi niya ganyan, do you have any kids? Sabi niya ganyan. Sabi ko, no, like my husband and I, my husband then, yeah, yeah, right?
You already dropped the bomb.
Yes, I did drop the bomb right there and then. And then her response was, oh, I have a brother who's I had a brother that was gay. Yes, had a brother, but he died from HIV. Gumanon siya. So I don't know if like she's saying this out of spite, you know? I just gave her the benefit of the doubt, basically, right? So, and then she continued to be like, I just wish that he would follow our religion.
Oh, that answered your ano.
Yes, yeah, Tapos, and then I was so uncomfortable in that conversation, so I was just like, okay, I need to go back to my room. Sabi ko sa kanya, I'm really exhausted. Ganyan, ganyan. Okay, and then she did the sign of the cross after me. Yeah. I will never forget that.
Dito yun sa Louisiana.
It was in Texas.
Oh, Texas,
yeah,
Texas.
It doesn't make it any any better, but
But what the
what the hell?
what the hell, dude? Like,
Ginanon talaga niya ako.
dapat,
Ganun ba yun?
dapat pinatulan mo din eh. Dapat sinabi mo na, Hail Satan!
Yeah, that was so weird.
Ang weird nun.
Ang weird.
Ayun niya, sinabi niya yung mahal. Sinabi niya yun kasi, parang for me ha, baka mamatay ka sa HIV.
I think that's also one of the, what do you call this, stereotypes for being in our community. Like, they just label us with like, oh, you're prone to HIV, you're gonna get HIV. Everybody can get HIV, bitch.
Sino rin ba nagpauso nun? Ina talaga. Sino ba? Kasi,
Remember Sarah Jane Salazar ba yun? Yung famous na may AIDS sa Philippines? She's a straight woman.
pero meron siyang ano.
Pero meron siyang AIDS, and yet, like, but why are certain people, like, glamorizing or being vindictive towards us na mas ano kami, prone kami sa HIV, ganyan, ganyan.
Prone ka sa HIV kung makate ka.
Diba?
Di bali kung bakla ka,
Kung hindi ka
straight
nag-play
ka.
safe. Yeah, exactly.
Iyot ka lang ng iyot ka.
Parang bunny rabbit,
Yeah.
diba?
Ganun lang. Pag malibog ka, prone ka.
Yeah, prone ka. If you're sexually active, you're
Yeah.
prone to it. Crazy.
Kung wala kang
Did you know that
protection.
recently Red Cross has lifted their regulation that, kasi for the longest time Red Cross would ban me to would not allow me to donate my
Donate?
blood
Oh, wow.
because I'm a gay man.
Oh, kasi nga high risk.
Kasi high risk,
Yeah.
diba? So
ganun sila.
regardless if my blood test came back negative,
Ayaw pa rin nila.
ayaw pa rin nila.
Kasi baka mamaya
Baka
mahawaan
mamaya magkaroon ng HIV
Hindi.
habang nasa
Hindi
bag.
mahal. Baka mamaya, kasi bakla yung dugo mo eh. Tapos
bakla yung
matransfer
dugo ko,
sa,
diba?
sa straight.
Oo.
Sabi na
Magiging
biglang,
bakla din siya.
nagising na lang siya.
Ganun siya magpaano, no?
Sabi ko na, Barbie!
Pagkapasok niya, ano, bruskong, paano nga ako, ma'am?
Yeah.
Blood transfusion. Pagkatapos ng transfusion. I'm alarmed!
Change of heart na siya. Biglang,
May flag, rainbow everywhere, rainbow.
kaya ganon.
Oo.
Siguro meron silang mga conspiracy na...
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if people actually thought like that. Like, think like that. Yung, they think na pag mahahawa. You know, like, they ban books, drag story hours in the library. You know why they do drag story hours in the library?
Why?
Do you know why they do it to kids?
Why?
Because they want to learn how to read. They want to teach them how to read. And so there was this TikTok that I saw, this lady or man was saying na, why are drag queens only doing drag story hours with children? Not adults, because adults already know how to read. Like, would you want to do a nursery rhyme and as an adult at the library? Regardless if it's a drag queen or a regular person, I wouldn't do it because I already know how to read. The point of that is
Para sa mga bata.
para sa mga bata, yes. So they get motivated to read more.
And mahal, since very stimulating yung kanilang look, yung attention talaga ng bata,
Yes,
talaga
it's gonna be
nakatingting talaga
there.
sila.
Yeah.
So parang focus sila dun kasi ang fun nila tignan.
Very animated,
Diba?
you know. They're very good with projecting their voice. You know.
Sama kaya ako, gusto ko din umattend.
Diba?
Wala lang, sama ko yung mga anak ko.
Yeah.
Diba?
That'd be so much fun. And then also, like, they ban certain shows because apparently it's gonna turn their kids into, you know, gay, lesbian, or whatever. And if that is the argument, if we're gonna go with that logic, then I should be straight. Because I was born in the late 80s and I grew up watching all straight heterosexual representation. But no, I'm so gay that I'm so afraid of pussies. I like kittens, like cats, furry. But not, vagina. Hindi ko kaya talaga.
Hindi talaga eh. Wala talaga. Ano siya? Ano tawag doon? Golden...
I'm a gold star.
Gold star siya.
Gold star, yes.
Wala talaga. Kiss lang.
Oo, kiss
Ganun
lang. Oh my God, baka pinapanood niya. I'm so sorry.
Kwento mo yung sandali.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, I was having the most internal conflict with my sexual identity for the longest time, I think. I even had the hardest time saying I'm gay. Since I think it was in my mid-20s when I really accepted it. And I can fully say, oh, I'm gay. Yeah, I'm gay. Bakla ako. Kasi I spent grade school up to first year of college here in the States. And high school was very freeing for me here. Although I've had so many traumatic events in high school, like bullying and all that stuff. But junior year, I think, is when I had my first boyfriend. And I don't know, it was just so freeing. That's when I feel like I truly came out and I was really confident and I had a really good support system. When my father asked me if I'm gay, I said, confused ako, sabi ko. And he got so mad, he grabbed the stool and he was about to hit me with it.
Pero natigilan siya.
Natigilan siya. And then my mom was sitting sa dining table and she was like, yeah, sabi ko sa kanya when I visited her last March, sabi ko, why weren't you doing anything? Sabi niya ganyan. No, I was waiting for him to hit you. Sabi niya ganyan. Para if he did, then I can send him to jail. Sabi niya ganyan. And she was already thinking about like divorcing him during that time, and then like several years later he passed away. So, and then I go back to the Philippines for college, and it kind of, I don't know, for me, as soon as I arrived in the Philippines, it was parang may fear ulit. Yeah. I don't know, like especially because I went to Catholic university. So it was very weird. So I was pretending that I was straight, and it was hard. But a lot of my friends knew, the ones that I was close to, they knew that I was gay. But this even then, I was still afraid because in my head, I feel like there's a certain way that a man should act or a boy should act in the streets of the Philippines, I think. Because I was afraid that makukutya or, mabubully because of it. And very weird, a very strange feeling to have.
Iba kasi yung culture dun, mahal eh.
Iba,
At
super
saka,
iba.
syempre, bago ka. Nasa bago kang school, ganyan. Parang you wanna be accepted. Tapos natatakot ka na baka ma-judge ka. Baka iba yung klaseng bullying or may experience mo sa Pinas, ganyan.
I had a classmate one time, and I was pretending that I was straight. And then this guy, I apparently got on his nerves. And I'm not a fighter, but because I was pretending, sige, sundukan tayo.
Oh my God. Ano? Nakakalala ka yan eh.
Gago
So,
pala eh. Oo.
So, nagsuntukan kayo?
No, hindi natuloy, pero I did not back.
Sabi mo, agunta ka sa banyo. Lapit na. Oh my God. Ang tapang mo dun, mahal.
Ang tapang ko dun, no?
Ang ano mo pa naman, very tall.
Diba? Very tall. Yeah,
Oh my
5'6" in the morning.
And, oh my God. O yun, tapos nagka-girlfriend ka.
So then, yes, because I was pretending so much, I had a girlfriend.
Pinanindigan mo
Pinanindigan
talaga.
ko talaga siya. Like, I was thinking in my head because my mom, I'm adopted, I'm an only child, I'm a guy. So I like put all these pressure to myself. Not even my mom. Like, she didn't even pressure me. So sa akin lang talaga siya na I gotta be this way para, alam mo yun, I was thinking of having kids. nowhere was I ready to have any kids. Like, if I think back on it now.
Baka yung shame, mahal, you
I
still
think so,
carry
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Kasi sa pagiging Pilipino mo eh. Sa culture natin eh.
Yeah, definitely. So, because you know that's what you're supposed to do, like, right? Ano pangalan nito sa procreate. Procreate, ganyan.
Parang yun yung yung kinalakihan natin na, okay, mag-aaral ka,
Yeah.
pagka-aral mo, magtatrabaho ka, mag-aasawa ka, mag-aanak ka,
Yeah.
para may mag-aalaga
Alaga
sa'yo
sa'yo,
pagtanda
pag
mo. Tapos, peperahin mo sila. Galit na galit. Triggered din. Tapos, yun.
Yeah.
Investment kasi yung mga bata eh.
Oh my gosh, my mom hates that. Sabi niya ganyan. Kasi yung father figure ko that time. Ano pa na to? So family niya kami, we're here, he's working, but he's sending money to them. Hindi niya kami inuuna. So,
Wow.
yeah. Sabi nung mother-in-law ni mama, sabi niya, ganyan naman talaga dapat, sabi niya ganyan. Yung anak, siya dapat ang mag-ano sa akin, ganyan siya. Diba?
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's so toxic. I don't like it. And
Ayun. Okay, tapos yung
yung
yun
girlfriend.
girlfriend.
So, yung girlfriend. So, sabi ko, sige, mag-girlfriend. Paano ko ba siya nakilala? Sabi ko, oh my God, I pretended that I liked her.
I like you. Ini-imagine ko eh. Hi. Paano mo siya in-approach?
Ganito.
Hindi, syempre dapat
Ang
parang...
ganda. Ang ganda mo nga. Ganon. No.
Gano. Hi.
Sabi ko,
I can't.
yung pinsan ko sa daddy's side, she knows her. Kasi jowa niya yung sister niya that time.
Hey.
So sabi ko, ang ganda nung ang cute nung si girl, yung sister, ganyan. Well, my cousin knew that I was gay, so
Siguro din.
pinush pa rin niya.
Baka pwede pa. Baka magagamot pa.
Siguro nga.
Baka kailangan na makatikim ng puke.
Then sabi niya ganyan, ay, cute ka daw, sabi niya din, sabi daw nung girl. So, cute din daw ako. Tapos, ayun, nag-exchange siya ng numbers, blah, blah, blah. And then, we officially became together. I don't know. This is very vague to me. Very blur sa akin.
So, sobrang hindi mo kaya.
Hindi ko kaya. Yeah.
Kinasusuklaman mo yung
It was
ginawa.
such a big, yeah, exactly. Because I feel sorry for her as well. Like, I shouldn't have put her through that. Kasi 2 years kami na nag-last.
Ang tagal, mahal, 2 years.
And communication was not good at all. Like, siguro mga 1 week hindi ako magte-text sa kanya.
Wow, douchebag.
Di ba, no?
Tangina.
Toxic. Oh my
Pero
gosh.
syempre gusto namin
Gusto
yan.
na.
Gusto ko yung mga toxic. Ganyan.
So then, anong pangalan nito? My one time na she visited me with her sister sa apartment ko sa Baguio. And then she got so drunk and she said she started getting touchy, blah, blah, blah. And then I was uncomfortable. I think any straight man would have probably done the deed, you know?
Pero ikaw, nararamdaman ko na. Ito na yun. Takina, gusto na niya yung ko. Yung karne ko. Ganon.
So I was like so uncomfortable. Sabi ko sa kanya, no, you're drunk. I cannot take advantage of you. This is not okay. Ganyan.
Gentleman.
Oo, gentleman, pero ayoko talaga. Nandidiri ako talaga, as in like she was like groping me and everything. I had no boner whatsoever. And then
Wala talaga eh. Buti hindi kaya ginanon.
meron pang instances na when we would sleep together, like I'd be the big spoon and so i-scooch niya yung butt niya towards my dick and sabi ko naman, papatalikod din ako. Oo. Hindi.
Mapupunta ka na sa edge.
Yeah, gano'n. Nilalayo ko talaga. Because I'm not comfortable. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm violating someone.
Akala niya siguro, wow, ang bait niya. Grabe talaga, ayaw niyang mag-take
Gentleman.
advantage sa akin. Kasi nakainom ako. Grabe talaga. I'm so in love with him. Kahit hindi niya ako rin-replyan ng isang linggo. Pero oh my God, yung pagkababae
Girls, don't
ko.
be like that, okay?
Yung pagkababae ko rin nirespeto niya talaga.
I-question niyo na yung sexual orientation ng boyfriend niyo.
Shit, bulag na bulag siya sa'yo, mahal.
It was very unfortunate.
Baka ang galing mo humalik.
Siguro. Yeah, yeah. Char.
Yeah.
Anong pangalan nito? And then after I rejected her, kasi gusto nga niya na mag-sex kami, nag-throw na siya ng tantrums, ganyan. Sabi niya, he doesn't love me! Ganyan na siya. Crayola si Lola. So, I don't know if she remembers this. I don't know if she's listening. I'm so sorry.
Rejected siya, no?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I did not. Please forgive me. Yes, I'm so sorry. I was really confused and I didn't know how to handle things well. Kung meron lang ko yung wisdom ko ngayon, like back to at that time, I think I would have handled it. We would not be in that situation if I just became comfortable with my sexual orientation.
You should forgive yourself. Bata ka nun.
Yeah.
Ilang taon ka nun? 18?
23.
18? Ay, putang ina, binabawi ko yung sinasabi. Joke. Pero bata ka nun.
Yeah,
Mahal,
yeah.
bata ka pa rin nun. Hindi pa fully develop yung frontal lobe mo. Nag-grow pa siya.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 25, di ba? 25 years old, fully developed na yung frontal
Yeah.
lobe mo.
So yun yung story. And my mom, she even met my mom.
Wow, sabi
Yeah.
niya, oh my God, serious siya. Pinakilala niya ako sa mom niya. Oh my God, this is it.
Sabi ng sister niya sa akin, kasi hindi ako nagka-come out pa that time. So sabi ng sister niya, sa akin, sabi niya, ano ka no? Feminine ka no? Sabi niya.
Subtle eh, no? Pero alam mo sinasabi, bakla ka eh!
Oo.
Wow.
Naalala ko yun. Usapan pa namin yun
Ano sabi mo?
sa terrace ni Mama. Ano talaga? Sabi ko, hindi ko alam. Siguro, oo. Sabi ko, feminine. Oo, go.
Gago.
Yeah.
Sa loob-loob mo, yung totoong ikaw, siguro tangina nagwawala
Nagwawala.
siya. Suka siya na suka. Mahal, ang hirap nun.
Ang
Hindi
hirap
ko
nun, no? I
ma-imagine.
can't imagine anybody going through that. It's so hard. Like, pretending. Oh, my God. Bosses.
Yung nalaliman mo.
Babe. Yeah, babe. I mean, even like sa gay culture, ano mo yun, mas prefer nila ang masculine, ganyan. Masculine energy. Ganyan. Ayaw nila ng malamya, ganyan. Which is also a toxic culture. So,
Sa Pilipinas ata yun.
Yeah, maraming ganun.
Kaya-target nila yung straight men.
Yeah, kailangan-
Hindi naman straight yun,
Oo,
tangina.
yeah, kailangan-
Denial din yun.
diba? Oo. So, like, dapat, anong pangalan to? Dapat, mask for mask, ganyan. Dapat, ayaw ko sa, yung mga nakikita ko sa profile nila, bawal malamya, ganyan.
Baka feeling ang tama doon. Kasi siguro, yung mga tropa niya, lahat bottom. Kailangan nila ng power top.
Yeah.
Kasi walang mangyayari nga naman.
Parang,
Yun-
parang kailang bottom ang puta.
yung baka yun yung ano nila, yung ibig sabihin nila.
Yeah. Meron akong naka one night stand na guy sa college. Oh my God, ang ganda ng titi niya, in fairness. Hindi ko siya makalimutan.
Siyempre, pag
Oo,
maganda yung paano mo
yeah,
makakalimutan?
One night stand lang siya. And then, meron kaming group project sa school. Hindi ko siya kaklase hindi ko alam kung saan siya nakatira whatsoever after nung encounter namin. Tapos, yung isang kaklase ko na ka-group ko, ka-roommate niya sa apartment.
Okay.
So, nandun siya nung gumagawa kami ng Tapos parinig-rinig siya, tangina yung mga bakla, ganyan-ganyan siya. Oo, ayoko sa mga bakla, gumagano.
Wow.
Out of nowhere. Pero nagkaroon na kami ng encounter, hello. It was very weird kasi feeling ko hindi rin siya out. So, parang pina-project niya na masculine ako, hindi ko gusto ng mga bakla, ganyan.
Yeah.
Straight talaga ako, ganyan.
Parang-
I think in denial siya.
Yeah, ang nakakalungkot din yun, mahal kasi hindi niya tanggap din yung sarili niya.
Yeah.
Parang lahat kayo
Yeah.
have to go through that na in
Yeah.
denial phase na
Ang hirap ng self-acceptance.
hate mo yung sarili mo.
Because of what society expects us to be, you know?
Kasi yung pre-colonial time na nag-i-exist na talaga. Di ba, even in our language,
Yeah.
mahal.
Yeah.
Di ba wala tayong, he, she, ganyan.
They.
Lahat tayo. Wala, they, them, gagong po. Sa amin, siya. Siya ay bading, gano'n.
Okay.
Di ba like siya,
Yeah.
niya,
Yeah.
sila. Parang it's gender neutral.
Yeah, that was very weird yung guy na naka-hook up ko. Tas, and then, sabi nung kaklase ko, sabi niya ganun, kilala mo ba yung yung nagsasalita, yung roommate ko, sabi niya ganyan. Sabi ko, oo, sabi ko ganun. Tas sabi niya, kinakapa ako niyan sa gabi. Kinakapa daw siya sa gabi.
Power top lang siyang bakla. Aminin na lang yun. Aminin na lang niya.
Yeah. Kinakapa daw siya. Girl.
Sabi, go. Kunyari tulog ako. Ganun yung kink.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Tapos patay mali siya in the morning.
Yeah, patay mali siya in the morning.
Okay, pasok na ako.
Bro.
Okay, bro. Bye,
See
bro.
you later, bro. Oo, ganun.
Brody.
Yes. So yun, hopefully buhay pa ako at may pasa yung same-sex marriage sa Philippines.
Kaya
you know,
nga. Sana
that
hindi
would be the most amazing thing, I think.
Para naman pag-retire mo, mahal, yung mo naman,
Yeah.
maranasan mo din sa Pilipinas na, tangina, may protection na ako finally.
Yeah, exactly.
Diba?
Yeah. Si Thailand nga, nila, napasa nila eh. Oh. Taiwan,
Wala talaga. Bakit kaya? Minsan ang hirap maging Pilipino. But I love being Filipino.
Yes. Okay. Ikaw, mahal, may story ka?
Hindi ko makakalimutan yung uncle ko na yun. Tinutulungan pa niya ako yung mag-fashion show kami ng yung mga bedsheet.
Oo.
Ganyan. Oo.
Wow.
Tapos,
Confirm.
yeah, very, alam mo yun, mahal na mahal ko yung uncle ko na yun. Pero,
Asan na siya ngayon?
nasa,
Oh.
sa Tacloban siya. Well, marami nga akong doon. Kaya, you know, nasa Tacloban siya, pero nakakalungkot kasi hindi pa din siya fully out. Parang siyang out but not like fully out. May shame pa din siyang nararamdaman about sa sexuality niya kasi nga yung uncle ko na yun, religious din siya, Catholic siya. Parang nagtry nga siyang
Mag-convert?
magpare.
Talaga?
Nagtatry siya yung parang, ewan ko sa kanya, parang up until now, parang confused ba siya about sa part na yun.
Wow.
So, hindi yung nag-work out sa kanya yung pagpapare.
Yeah.
Very religious talaga siya. As in, tinuturuan pa nga niya kami mag-rosary, ganyan.
Wow.
Pero meron siyang, parang contradiction sa puso niya na, ito ako.
I'm internal conflict siya.
Mahal na mahal ko yun. Kasi, nung kailangan namin siya, lagi siya nandyan. Tapos yung mga kaartehan ko, sinusuportahan niya nung bata, bibili ng makeup.
Wow. Feeling ko, gusto niyang gawin yun sa sarili niya.
Yeah.
Tapos sa'yo niya inano.
Kasi nag-try siya nag-come out naman na siya, alam ng family, alam ng papa ko. Pero yung papa ko, hindi niya nagustuhan, binubugbog niya lagi yung uncle ko na yun.
Alam na kung sino tong uncle
Yeah,
na to.
alam na. But yeah, binubugbog daw talaga siya. Pero because of my mom, close kasi sila ng mom ko eh. Natanggap siya ng papa ko. Mahal.
All this time.
Meron din ako na-encounter na, kasi nag-switch din kami ng religion. Kasi yung mama ko din very religious eh. But at the same time, progressive. Kasi babaeng bakla din.
Okay. I love that.
Yeah. Pero hindi siya nagsishame about, sa mga LGBTQ. Parang, so nag-switch kami sa Christian.
Doon kayo nag-switch?
Yeah, nag-switch kami. So sabi nung pastor doon, yun nga, kaya daw may mga ganon, may mga bakla dahil yung napopossess.
So, nag-switch na naman
So,
kayo.
meron silang parang rebuke na demonyo dun sa bakla. Mahal, grabe. Parang,
Nalala mo yung sinend ko sa'yo na video sa Instagram, yung pare, tapos meron lalaki, yung napopossess siya, tapos marami sa audience.
parang wow. Holy Spirit the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
So, yung baklang yon, di ba, nag-perform sila ng exorcism.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So,
I
nagagano
rebuke
siya.
you in Jesus Christ. Gagano sila. So,
Acting si
tapos,
bakla.
yun, naging straight na daw siya.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sige nga,
Sabi ko, really? Tignan natin how long will it last? Kasi, fear-mongering din ng ang religion Alam mo yun yung parang, pag ginawa mo to, mapupunta ka sa impyerno. Ito lang yung mga tao mapupunta sa langit. Gusto mo ba yun?
Right.
Kasi,
I mean, I've studied Buddhism and Kabbalah teaching, and I think Buddhism, you just respect everything around you. I like that aspect of that religion. So, like in Tibetan Buddhism, views on sexuality can be symbolic. And the Dalai Lama said that homosexuality is not inherently sinful, especially for non-Buddhists. He opposes discrimination and supports equal human rights for LGBTQ+ individuals. Yes. Go Dalai Lama, I love you.
pare-pareho lang naman kahit anong uri mo Lahat naman tayo makasalanan. Alam mo yun?
Yeah.
Walang mas nakakalamang sa mata ng Diyos.
Diba? We should all be equal.
How can we support the LGBTQIA community?
Year-round.
How
the
the
Carabao.
Carabao.
When I did my presentation about the transgender service members, yung sabi ko, there was a quote there. It says, so many folks talk about how they're being forced to accept things that go against their beliefs. You're not being forced to accept them or us. If you have a problem with people of color, with gay marriage, with trans people, with immigrants, with women of any race, etc., then you're still welcome to feel that way however you want to feel about those people. You're just not allowed to make their lives harder because of your feelings. You're not allowed to turn their daily lives into a battleground. No one is forcing you to accept a single thing. You're just not being allowed to terrorize people. I think this really sums up how I feel.
Yes.
And lead with kindness.
Sabi nga ni Mother Chris Aquino, love,
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 love.
love. Yun nga
Yeah.
Ayun, basta yung magkaroon na lang tayo ng respeto sa isa't isa.
Yeah.
Alam mo yun? Basta hindi ka pumapatay ng tao. Ibang usapan na yun
Yes.
Wala kang inapakan na tao. Please lang. Huwag mong problemahin yung hindi naman problema. Tsaka, mind your own business.
How does it affect you? Like,
Yeah.
what I do in my home or in my bed, like, or anybody in the LGBTQ plus QIA plus community, are so fixated on like what's in between your legs.
Kaya nga.
Right?
Focus on yourself.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, just let them be.
That says more about you actually thinking that way than it does for me. Like, okay. What about you guys, mga Kalat Queens? How do you guys show up for your LGBTQIA plus friends, family members? Please comment down below.
Comment nyo.
Comment nyo ha, please. Ooh, should we share what pride means to us? To me, it means visibility and representation. I know it's kind of like in the same umbrella, but I guess it goes back to all the efforts and advocacy that the ones before me have advocated for this community to thrive. That's what it means to me. Honoring the ones that advocated for my community from the past. Marsha P. Johnson, I think she was like a huge advocate for our trans sisters and brothers. Let's just love each other.
Yes, love each other.
you know, I still have hope for humanity.
Maraming nangyayaring problema sa mundo.
Yeah.
Diba?
Then Iran and Israel.
Distraction lang kasi yun, mahal eh. Yun yung tactics nila eh. No? Para hindi mag-focus yung mga tao sa mga importanteng pangyayari sa mundo. Wow, galing ko mag-Tagalog.
Yes.
Tagulera eh.
Terno.
Yeah. Tagulera.
Orion.
Ano yun? Orion Bataan.
Orion Bataan.
Hindi English siya. Tagulera. Tagulera ako, hindi halata.
Yes.
Tagulera. Ganun. Shit. Okay, wrap up na natin ba to?
Wrap up na.
Yeah. Ayun, thank you so much,
Thank you,
Kalat
mga Queens. We appreciate you listening to us and staying with us through episode 6.
Okay, thank you so much, mga
Thank
Kalat
you.
Queens. We love you all.
Have a wonderful day and always remember, love, love, love.
Love, love, love. Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Yes.
Mwah.